and welcome to the program. I am Bisia Debayo. We'll begin today with U.S. President Donald Trump's comments on Africa that has caused a major outrage in the continent and the world at large. But Mr. Trump has since denied using crude words attributed to him about Haiti, El Salvador, and African countries.
U.S. President Donald Trump makes a comment, throwing the world into an uproar. He reportedly lashed out at immigrants in what local media describes as a foul-mouthed Oval Office outburst, using derogatory words against Africa and Africans. Reactions from all over the continent have trailed his remarks.
We confirmed an incredible new Supreme Court justice.
The UN spokesperson condemned his comments, calling it shocking, shameful, and racist.
These are shocking and shameful comments from the President of the United States. I'm sorry, but there's no other word one can use but racist. You cannot dismiss entire countries and continents as shitholes, whose entire populations, who are not white, are therefore not welcome.
Deputy Secretary of South Africa's ruling ANC described it as being extremely offensive.
Ours is not a shithole country, neither is Haiti or any other country in distress. And it is extremely offensive for President Trump to make statements about other countries that are really not complementary of the US's position or policy positions on those countries. And it's unfortunate that he makes those statements. Obviously, we're in no position to stop any president from saying anything they wish to say, but all we can say is that developing countries do have difficulties. Those difficulties are not small matters, and it's not as if the United States doesn't have difficulties. There are millions of unemployed people in the US, millions of people who don't have healthcare services or access to education, and we would not deign to make comments as derogatory as that about any country that has any kind of socio-economic or other difficulties.
Back here in Nigeria, residents of Lagos also had this to say.
Him calling African countries shithole is really, really very bad. And I think every African country should just learn from this and probably just stay in their country and work with their resources. I'm very much sure things will get better. They get more from Africa because even right in their states, we have a lot of immigrants who work for them because even in their own country, they don't even work.
It's not unexpected from somebody of his nature, owing to the fact that we already know his kind of person. So I don't feel I just think it's a normal statement someone like him can make. All we've got to do as Africans is just to step up our games.
Residents in Kenya too made their opinions heard.
Whatever Trump has said is an abuse to African countries because we are developing at our own level. We can't compare ourselves to them who've been independent for 200 years and so he's really abusing our country because we're coming up at our own level, and for him to say that we're a shithole country is an abuse to all of us, and I think that he really needs to retract those ill statements that he said.
The Botswana government released a press statement saying they summoned the U.S. ambassador to the nation to express their displeasure. According to U.S. media, Mr. Trump made these remarks in the White House during a briefing over a newly drafted immigration bill. Mr. Trump has, however, denied via his Twitter handle making any such statement. In recent weeks, the Trump administration has been trying to limit the number of family members of immigrants who can enter the U.S. and has moved to end the protected status of thousands of immigrants already in the U.S.